Lagos, a city that never truly sleeps. Millions chase success every single day. But behind the walls of wealth and luxury, fear quietly took over. For some families, everything changed with a single phone call. A man whose name became synonymous with fear, Evans. This is the story of how one of Nigeria's most notorious kidnapping cases unfolded. But who was Evans? Every notorious criminal has a beginning. Chukwudumeme Onwuamadike, later known as Evans, was simply another young boy growing up in Nigeria. Like many young people, he faced choices that would shape the course of his life. Authorities later alleged that he built a network capable of planning sophisticated kidnappings, selecting targets and coordinating operations with great care. Reports of high-profile kidnappings were making national headlines. Across Lagos, fear spread as investigators worked to identify those responsible. What happened next transformed the case into one of the most talked about criminal investigations in modern Nigerian history. By the mid-2010s, Lagos had become one of Africa's busiest commercial hubs. Millions went about their daily lives, but beneath the city's energy, anxiety was quietly growing. Prominent individuals increasingly relied on private security, aware that some high-profile kidnappings had shaken public confidence. Each report of another kidnapping deepened public concern and fueled calls for stronger action. Investigators assembled evidence from multiple incidents, comparing witness accounts, timelines, and other leads in an effort to identify those responsible. As public pressure mounted, authorities intensified their search for the people behind the crimes. Investigators believed that solving the case would require patience, coordination, and following every credible lead. The breakthrough, they hoped, was getting closer. Investigators worked around the clock. Every witness statement, every document, and every lead was carefully reviewed in the hope that one detail would unlock the case. Piece by piece, investigators began connecting incidents that appeared to share common patterns. As confidence in the investigation grew, surveillance and coordinated operations intensified. Officers prepared carefully, knowing that timing could determine the outcome. After months of investigation, authorities believed they had reached a critical moment. The operation was about to move from planning to action. In June 2017, the investigation reached its climax. Authorities moved in to make the arrest that would dominate headlines across Nigeria. On the morning of June 10, 2017, investigators acted on intelligence that led them to a residence in Lagos. Authorities surrounded the property and carried out the operation. It concluded with the arrest of Evans. Television stations, newspapers, and online platforms reported that one of the country's most wanted kidnapping suspects had been arrested. For many Nigerians, the news brought relief. The arrest was not the end of the story. What followed would unfold in court, where the legal process would determine the next chapter.